start the show. Let's start the show. Let's start the show. Let's start the show.
You ever have those days? I mean, we all do. Those days where you just can't get moving. We all have those days. That is without a doubt. But if you are like me, you've come to rely rather heavily on coffee to get you through the day. Coffee's just... Hold on, let's just take a moment and recognize what an absolutely incredible beverage coffee is. Like, I wonder how it came into existence. I wonder what South American or Central American person was just like, hey, these beans that grow, if you crush them up and pour water over them and drink what comes out of that, it's the single greatest thing to drink in the history of things to drink. Like, just the ingenuity or the dumb luck, whatever it was that caused the most wondrous beverage in all of humanity to come into existence, whatever it was, oh my God, I get down on my knees and I thank all of creation for the existence of coffee every single day, because it's just the best. Oh my God, coffee's so good. That said, because coffee's so good, because it is the wonder beverage, because, like I said, it is the single greatest beverage that humanity has ever created, it's a little tough when coffee lies to you. What does that mean? It's tough when 6 days out of 7, your morning cup o' joe does what it's supposed to. By the time you get halfway through your second cup, you're having little heart palpitations and you feel ready to take on the day, and it's just great. But there's times like today, oh my God, where I drank the coffee this morning. Nothing. Drank a second cup. Still nothing. Debating a third. But I know what's going to happen on these days when coffee lies to you. On these days when coffee lies to you, it's hard work. The first one doesn't work. The second one doesn't work. And you always have that mental battle, don't you? Do I have the third cup? Maybe the third cup will work. No. If the first two lie to you, the third isn't going to be telling the truth. That third cup of coffee, all that's going to do is make you irritated. Irritated not only that you're not springing to life with vigorous abandon the way you're supposed to after a few cups of coffee, but also irritated because you get all the caffeine crash and absolutely none of the super happy fun times that you associate with coffee. Coffee's the greatest beverage in all of humanity, but when it lies to you, it's just the worst. And today, my friend, coffee lied to me. So, what do we do when coffee lies to you? When you just can't get going? When you're relying on something else other than your usual cure for what ails you to help you take on a day? Especially on a Tuesday. Oh my God. Tuesday's just that day. It's Monday's ugly sister. I always say Tuesday's worse than Monday because you don't have that. It's not like you gird up your loins and go into battle on a Tuesday the way you do on a Monday. And it's not that moment of triumph that you get on a Wednesday. And it's not that, oh my God, the race to the finish line that is the weekend is on that you get on a Thursday. And it's not that F it, it's Friday feeling you get when you know your boss is checked out early and there's no workplace productivity expectations being placed on you. You can basically drink that company coffee and surf porn on company servers until 5 o'clock on a Friday rolls around. No, Tuesday's just that day of the week where it all seems interminable, like there's no end in sight. Like, how am I possibly ever going to get through this? The week will never end. So what do you do in those situations on a day where the coffee fails you? Or it's a Tuesday, or even worse, like it is in my particular first world problems. Even worse, like it is in my particular situation, a Tuesday where the coffee fails you. Well, in those particular situations, you got to dig deep. You got to look into yourself. You got to figure out who you are and how that is vital to this world continuing to turn. And maybe that sense of meaning and that sense of purpose will propel you where coffee has failed. I'm giving that a go today. If you're struggling today, why don't you do the same thing? Think about what it is you do. Maybe you stay at home. Maybe you're an integral part of a family. Maybe you have a role in some place of business. Maybe you run some place of business. Maybe people depend on you. Maybe people look to you for instruction. Whatever the case may be, if you are a productive member of our society, chances are, in some way, shape, or form, you are making the world go around in your own little way, in your own little corner of the universe. You are fulfilling a vital role. You are an integral piece of society's puzzle. And you do these things that, especially on a Tuesday where the coffee doesn't work, can make you feel like, oh God, what's the point of anything? I've done this all before. It's miserable. It's just an interminable work week and it's all gonna, oh God. And it's easy to get that way on a Tuesday. But when the coffee fails me, I find the best way to potentially overcome that particular feeling, that sense of despair that sinks in when caffeine is not your friend, is to think about who you are, what you do, who you're special to, why you're special to them, what role you fulfill in making the world go around. Look to that, and it may just make up for the fact that the coffee didn't work today.
iHeartRadio shines the spotlight on Led Zeppelin.
Due to the heavy guitar-driven blues rock sound of their first two albums, Led Zeppelin are frequently recognized as the progenitors of heavy metal. However, the band's unique style drew from a wide variety of influences, including folk music. The group's later albums saw greater experimentation and were accompanied by record-breaking tours that earned the band a reputation for excess and debauchery. Rolling Stone magazine described them as the heaviest band of all time, the biggest band of the 70s, and unquestionably one of the most enduring bands in rock history. Keep listening to iHeartRadio for the next chapter of Led Zeppelin. If you can't wait, get more at iHeartRadio.com. Keyword Led Zeppelin.
Now, this week's top TV streams.
All right, let's check out what it is you guys have been watching on TV this week. Kicking off the countdown at number 10, everybody's favorite sitcom, Modern Family. The Mentalist at number 9. At number 8, it dropped off the map for a while, but yeah, it looks like we're checking it out again, The Vampire Diaries. American Horror Story is at number 7. Don't know if I'm still ready to watch that. I saw a horror movie the other week, and I'm still sleeping with the lights on, so yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Sons of Anarchy is at number 6. I cannot wait to be all caught up. Loving that show. At number 5, a little bit of reality TV with The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Once Upon a Time, number 4. The Walking Dead is at number 3. Courtney and Chloe Take the Hamptons is number 2. Yeah, we're still watching those ladies a lot. And at number 1, Revenge. All right, guys, that's what you've been watching. I'll catch you next week.
That's this week's top TV streams.
Hey, you, what's that sound? Coming so loud from your radio dial. ADV, get it down when you're rocking the jams. Here I am, going back once again. I'm ruling all city like a...
So we play this game around here from time to time. We play this game around here where, well, if you go to Twitter, there's all these things that Twitter recommends you follow in the margins. And I guess it sort of bases it on maybe your web browsing experiences and who else you're following on Twitter. And me following who I follow on Twitter, a lot of the time Twitter recommends I follow porn stars. So we play this little game around here. Funkhauser, in his other professional life, works with various members of the adult entertainment community. Isn't that right, Funkhauser?
Oh, yes. Yes, that is
so,
correct.
Yep. So we play this game where I look at the porn stars in the margin of Twitter that it recommends that I follow.
I like the term mattress actress.
Mattress actress. Yes, that's a good one. I look at the mattress actresses in the margins of Twitter that they're recommending that I follow, and I call them out until Funkhauser knows one of them personally. So let's give that a go, shall we? You ready, Funkhauser?
I'm ready.
We got to come up with a name for this game. 6 degrees of mattress actress, Twitter, Funkhauser separation. It's a bit of a mouthful.
That's a lot.
I don't know. We'll figure out a snappier title for that after we play the game. All right. The first mattress actress Twitter recommends I follow. She's a smut peddler for life, a webcam veteran. She's appeared in Twisties, TOTM, whatever that is. She's a webmaster, and you can visit her store. Her name's Aaliyah Love. Funkhauser, do you know her?
I do.
Oh, my God. Got it in one. What can you tell us about Miss Love? Should
That
I
was
actually follow?
TOTW is Twisties of the Week.
Oh, well, I think it's Twisties of the Month because it's TOTM.
That's even of higher regard, I believe.
Yeah. So that's like there's a website called Twisties that's porny, right?
Yes.
And so being the TOTM is sort of like being the Twisties version of the Penthouse Pet of the Month or the Playboy Playmate of the Month.
Sure.
Yeah, look at Aaliyah Love getting her career on.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that without even the slightest hint of smug superiority. Just because, well, I think I have like 17,000 followers on Twitter, which, not too shabby, pretty healthy, pretty substantial, certainly more than a lot of my friends in the broadcasting industry. I'm doing okay in terms of, if you're going to be measured by your social media, I don't come up short at 17,000 followers or whatever it is. Or hold on, how many do I have now? Hold on, let's put this number in perspective.
You are a serial tweetist.
I do tweet a lot. I hated Twitter. I only got on Twitter because people told me I had to, and now it's my favorite form of social media. Love it. I have 20.8 thousand followers. Pretty cool, I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, and certainly more than some of my other compatriots in the broadcasting world. But to put that number in perspective, Aaliyah Love, and this is why I don't cast any aspersions whatsoever, has 322,000 followers. So should I follow her, Funkhauser?
I think you have to at this point.
She's a little less cantastic than the females I like to follow. I'm not trying to be. Oh wait, no, she's wearing knee socks. We're following that knee socks. Oh, knee socks. Yes. Anywho, how well do you know her? Have you spoken to her in a while?
A couple times I met her. A couple times she's one of those guests that come in a lot. She's not really a big one yet.
Oh, okay. Well, if next time she does come in, if you
I'll give you your phone number.
Follow me. No, that's not necessary. See, I have a professional interest in these folks, and honestly, a professional interest because, well, the way the world is moving, it's in digital media. Like there's porn chicks with all these followers that have figured out that they don't have to sign a contract with a big company and make absolutely nothing off of their movies for the joy of going out there and feature dancing. There's porn chicks that have realized, mattress actresses that have realized all they've got to do is have a reasonably good Twitter following and a webcam, and they can be self-employed entrepreneurs that make way more money than Funkhauser and I will ever make. It's kind of crazy how well they do. So being in the world of digital media, besides the fact that I enjoy the boobies, I follow Twitter chicks to see exactly what they're doing that moves the needle. Because if there's some new trick for, driving people to, do whatever it is the powers that be would like for you to do online, they figure it out first. They understand all the workarounds. They understand how to make things work for them. There's porn chicks are early adopters of this technology because they were some of the first to be able to make money off of it, being like, wait a second, are you telling me I won't be beholden to giant exploitive porn companies if I just get myself a webcam and a Twitter